Not only was I able to create a six-figure business, yet from 2020 till now, I've had six-figure growth each consecutive year. Who is this guy and why should I care? So let's go ahead and break down a little bit of my backstory. So I grew up in a small town in upstate New York called Ellenburg, moved to a place called Plattsburgh, and that's when I began my DJ career while I was a full-time student going to SUNY Plattsburgh, which is a college up in my area. So when I was there, I DJ'd, and then I had a mass communications degree, and I got so excited that I wanted to learn more. So I went to a school called Full Sail here in Central Florida, and when I got down here, I started learning about how to record in a recording studio. And Walt Disney World was having auditions for this place called Pleasure Island. So another buddy of mine who was also a DJ, a bunch of like-minded people at Full Sail, was like, let's go and audition for it. So we hopped in the car, we head on down, and there was, lines and lines of people that were looking to, get a spot over here at this place called Pleasure Island. I brought my records. I apparently was one of the only people that showed up with a resume, and I was offered the job. Now, when I was offered the job, I was offered, scraps basically. I was gonna be able to pick up shifts whenever somebody else wanted time off. It was like a union job, so whenever somebody put in for vacation, I got the phone call to do a fill-in. So I worked really hard to work my way up to full-time, and in 2008, Pleasure Island was closed. So all that work, and then I was, we were all scrounging for work at that time. So bounced around with a couple different talent agencies, and then after that, I found a talent agency that was, willing to work with me. After multiple rejections, because apparently I didn't fit the part, I was a little overweight at the time, and this person was looking to get leaps and bounds within, a big corporation by having people that had the look and had the talk. And at the same time, they didn't have the same work ethic. So eventually this person ended up getting screwed over enough times that, I was the next one in line who had, morals and values. So I helped build this company up to, one of the top ones over at these theme parks in the Central Florida area. And as I was working this company up and helping and training, and I had new DJs coming to live at my house, and I was training them on, QuickBooks. I was training them on, how to do the shows, because I had, since 2008 up until, right up until 2020, I was training these guys and showing them how to do the work. And as I was training them, they were getting good, and at the same time, they were younger, so they ended up getting more calls. So when I brought this up to the talent agency, I was told this was all in my head. So that ended up becoming like a gaslighting situation, and I didn't even realize what that meant. So I took a deep dive into psychology, specifically NLP and hypnosis. And once I started getting answers, because at the time I was a really good DJ, and I bet there's a ton of DJs out there that are really good at what they do, and at the same time they don't understand the psychology or how to book a gig. So that's what I was missing. Like, I didn't understand how that worked. So I dived really deep into psychology, and I dived really deep into hypnosis. And when I got the answers that I got, I became so enlightened and just wanted to learn more. I didn't realize what gaslighting was. I didn't realize what persuasive language was. I thought it was all evil and toxic, and at the same time, I was able to figure out how to line up my values and how to project somebody that works hard, someone that wants to do good for other people and not manipulate them in a bad way. Also, let's be honest, the word manipulation may seem bad, but one cannot not manipulate. So you want to make sure that you help the person in front of you instead of helping the person in front of you to get what you want out of them. One cannot not persuade. So even a non-response is persuasive. So I helped build the company up. I was being told that my security was there when it wasn't, because I was a really good DJ, I wasn't really good at sales, and I didn't know how to talk to people, and I didn't understand that process. But I did understand QuickBooks, and I did understand when I was being screwed over. And when I brought this information forward, I was being told it was in my head, and I was not going to put up with it anymore. I ended up getting really depressed. Then I found some answers, and now I'm here to help out people who may be in a similar situation that I was in, so that they could get empowered. Now, a lot of what I cover has to do with psychology, even though I understand so many different things about the DJ world, and at the same time, I'm also a video DJ, so I understand audio editing, video editing, how to run a wedding, how to be an MC, so many different things that have to do with the DJ world, the VJ world, mixing. And I have a lot of different classes or modules I'll be creating throughout the year to help people as the questions come in. Okay, so here's the fun part. In 2020, I decided I was going to take all these master classes in NLP and hypnosis and multiple seven-figure sales guys and figure out how to apply that information to my company. It's funny when they're giving you this information, not all of it applies in my world. So I took multiple classes and basically ate the meat and spit out the bones and was able to get the success that I have today. Not only was I able to create a six-figure business, yet from 2020 till now, I've had six-figure growth each consecutive year. So guys, do me a huge favor, join the Facebook group or reach out for one-on-one coaching. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.